Hi, I'm Suzina and I'm going to do a 6-minute plank challenge with you today. So we're going to do 6 different variations of the plank, some for 30 seconds on each side, some for a minute in the one position. So before we start, I'm going to go through each of these plank exercises and show you the easier version and the more advanced version, because once we get going, we're going to keep going for the 6 minutes continuously, hopefully. If you need to, take a rest. Certainly if your back's hurting, take a rest. If you can, start with the more advanced version, and then if you find it's too much, rather than giving up, go down to the easier version. Maybe take a breather for a short while and join back in again when you're ready. So I'll go through each of the exercises with you first, and then we'll do it for the full length of time. So our first one is a basic plank. So all of these exercises are good for our core muscles, the trunk of the body, the deep stomach muscles, the abdominals that we can see, the obliques at the side, even our glutes, our buttocks are working. Our shoulders are certainly working a lot on this as well. So you may find your shoulders need the rest more than your abdominals need the rest part way through. So a plank, we've got several versions. The easier version is with the knees down, but the body needs to be in a straight line. We're not sticking the bottom up or dropping, we're in a straight line. If you can do the more advanced version, you've got your knees off the floor. You may be able to do it with just one knee off of the floor, but it's important that our neck's in alignment when we're doing it as well. Okay, you can do it up on your hands. Elbows need to be soft for that, but obviously you've got a lot of weight through your wrists if you're doing that. Our side plank is for the waist. It's always important our elbows directly below our shoulder so that you don't end up with a shoulder injury. Like I said, there's a lot of stress on the shoulders doing this anyway. So we get in a nice straight line. The easier version is with the bottom leg bent back and we lift the hip up. If you drop the hip, you won't feel it as much in the waist. So no cheating, get that waist up nice and high. Now for the more advanced version, you get both legs off the floor. Obviously there's a lot more stress in this shoulder as well. If you need to, take a rest or drop down to the easier version, and we'll do 30 seconds on each side with that one. And next one is a Spider-Man plank. So you can do it with the knee on the floor and bring in the other knee forward towards your elbow. So keep the core engaged on all of these. Keep the neck in line on all of these. If you want to make it harder, get right up and bring in the opposite knee forward each time. And then coming back into that straight plank position. And next one is a walking plank. So it brings the upper body into it much more. So we'll start down on our elbows and we're going to go up, up, down, down. Now we'll do 30 seconds leading with one side, then 30 seconds with the other. If you want the easier version, knees down. So at 30 seconds we'll change the lead with the other arm. Okay, our next one is our one leg plank. So again, you can do it in a straight line here, you could do it down here, or you can have the knees down, but we're going to lift one leg off. After 30 seconds, we'll swap to the other leg. Then our last one is a side one again, so you know your position, either leg back or a full one. The top arm is up, but this time we're threading the needle, so we're pulling it through the body. So we'll do 30 seconds on each side with those. It will get your heart rate up because you're keeping those muscles working all the time. So it's important when not holding our breath, we keep breathing. If your back's hurting, check your body position. If you feel your body position's correct, you may need to take a rest and then join in again, or like I said, go to an easier version if you're doing the harder version. So let's start with our plank for 1 minute. So we're going to try and do the 6 minutes without stopping. Are you ready? Pick your plank position, and we've got 1 minute in a straight line. So engage the core. You're pulling your abdominals in, your belly button towards your spine. You're using your pelvic floor, those muscles that stop you going for a wee. And you're clenching your buttocks. Now you've done 20 seconds. Keep it going. See if you can stay in a full plank. If you're not in a full plank yet, maybe give it a go. You've got 30 seconds to go on your full plank. Now breathe nice and evenly. 20 seconds left. Have you made sure your hips are not dropping? You should be in a nice straight line. Shoulders to hips, to knees, down to toes, no dips in the body. Last 10 seconds. 3 seconds. And then we're going to roll it straight over onto our side plank. So put the knee down if you need to, if you can, a full one. Hip up, nice and high. So we've got 30 seconds on each side with this one. Keeping that hip up nice and high. 10 more seconds to go on this side. Okay, we're halfway, so we're going to spin it round. We're going to do the other side for 30 seconds as well. So get that hip up. If it drops, the waist doesn't get as good a workout. Okay, 10 more seconds on this side. Your shoulders are probably getting quite warm already. So we've completed 2 minutes of this challenge. So we're going to go on to the front, to our Spider-Man. So either with the knees down or full. And we're pulling alternate knee towards your elbow. Remember, don't let the hips drop too much, but don't let your bottom stick up in the air either. So keep pulling that knee forwards. We're halfway. Check your neck's in alignment. Keep the tummy pulled in all the time. If you find it gets too much on your wrists, remember you can go onto your elbows and save your wrists. So you've got just 10 more seconds of the Spider-Man. Okay, into our walking plank. So starting up on your hands, knees on the floor or off. We're going to do 30 seconds leading with one hand. So it's down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up. Make sure as you come up, the elbows are slightly soft. 10 more seconds with this side leading. Now switch to the other arm leading. Just 15 seconds left on this side. Okay, our next exercise is our one leg plank. So we go straight into one leg off the floor. If you need to, have the knee down, but if you can, do it without. So you want your elbows below your shoulders. Keep pulling the tummy in. Three more seconds on this leg. And then switch, hold the other leg off the floor. Fifteen more seconds. Keep it going, we're nearly there. Just think how strong your core will be. Your buttocks, your stomach, your lower back, your shoulders are all going to be stronger. Okay, our last exercise. We're on our thread the needle, so we're on our side again. Hip is up, arm up as well this time. And then threading your hand through the body like you're threading a needle. Remember, keep that hip high, don't let it drop. It's the last exercise, so give it your all. We're nearly there. 5 more seconds on this side. So I reckon we can manage one more. And then spin it round. Come on, it's our last 30 seconds. Give it everything. So we're up. Reach through. Back up, get steady. Hoping your core's feeling quite warm by now. Just 5 more seconds. So let's do one more. Thread that needle. Back up. Gently lower the hip. Brilliant, good effort. So if you couldn't do all of the full ones to begin with, there's your goal to building up to doing those. So you may start with the knees down on those exercises, and each time you do it, try and do a little bit more with the knees off, and you will feel your core getting stronger and looking so much tighter and more toned. You'll probably find your stomach muscles are quite tight, so we're just going to give them a little stretch out. Do be careful if you've got back problems with this. Elbows below the shoulders, just lifting the chest off the floor, pushing the hips into the floor, stretching through the abdominals. If you've got no back problems and you're quite flexible, you can go up onto your hands, stretch that through. Just taking some nice deep breaths. Feel those abs lengthening. Then gently down. Bring your knees in, so your knees are below your hips, your hands are below your shoulders, and you're going to arch up into a cat stretch to stretch through the spine. Drop the head, lift the back. And then drop the body, lift the head. And then we'll just stretch through the lower back, drop the shoulder across, so your hands going across under your body. Let this elbow be nice and soft. And come up. And across the other side. And come up. Brilliant. So hopefully your core has had a good workout. If you do that 3 or 4 times a week and trying to increase the level that you're doing, so trying to spend longer on the full ones each time, you'll really notice the difference in your core strength and your abdominals.